Right, okay, class. Now we are starting a new thing, Newton's laws. Newton's, according to the grade 12 learners, they have to know the 3 laws of motion, including the law of gravity. So, but before we start with Newton's laws, there are some terms that we need to deal about. So in this case, we are going to deal with the forces acting on object. In this case, we are going to deal with the weight and the normal. Starting with the weight of an object. Sometimes we say it's in fact, most cases we use the force of gravity for weight. And the symbol for weight is W, and the symbol for force of gravity is F small g. Right, usually we, under everyday life, they interchange the mass with the weight. But in science, the two are quite different. For the definition of mass is a measure of the amount of a substance, that is everything that the substance has, while the definition of a weight, it's a force that a celestial body has on an object that has mass. Celestial body meaning the earth, the moon, and all the stars and so on. So in our case, we deal most with the earth because we are always attracted to the center of the earth. The units also are different. The SI unit for mass is a kilogram, and the SI unit for weight is a Newton. Mass is a scalar quantity. What do we mean it's a scalar quantity? It has only the size, which we usually call the magnitude. For example, 2 kilograms, 50 meters per second. So those are, I was just talking of the size. So when I say 50 meters per second, I'm talking of speed. While in the case of a force, in our case the weight is a vector quantity, so it will have both the size, the magnitude, and the direction. So when you talk of a vector, you must give both the size and the direction. For example, weight is always directed downwards. So I can say I can weigh 800 newtons downwards. I can say the car is moving at 100 kilometers per hour south. So because I've said south, I'm no more talking of a scalar as I did with speed. Now we are talking of velocity. So that's the major difference in science between the two. The relationship between weight and mass is that the weight is the product of the mass of an object and the gravitational acceleration. In symbol form, Fg is equal to mg, where Fg, small g, it's a force of gravity, m the mass, and g the gravitational acceleration. I would like to thank you for the time you gave to me. Thank you.